Hello, everyone. It is officially turned 13, the start of new year. I'm a little sad it didn't line up perfectly, but I think new year, time for new plans and to really start making a impact on the world. All right. Yes, so research and enchantment is completed. That's big. I've got a decent skeleton summoning spell now. And I think it helps also with defending my... I think there's an astral spell or two that'll help my gods. Got a Shadow Tribune, a Lemur Acolyte. Why did I summon a Shadow Tribune? I feel like that was a mistake. I may have messed up. I think I was aiming for a Centurion. How'd that... Oh well. And I had a battle. Let's go and see how this turned out. Big group of knights. They will probably bog down against my ghosts. I fortunately don't care what happens to those ghosts. They're there solely for what they're doing now, which is to slow down the knights. My dogs did quite well for themselves and got right past the knights and are attacking the crosswomen. Good. They should actually do decently against crosswomen. Yep, you can see here the knights are... Even though those ghosts can't do anything, they're just held in knights in place by much more valuable troops were able to surround them. Like my gods. This went almost perfectly. You would have the right god go fight the knights. I expect they'll wrap this up pretty quickly. All my ghosts are dead, but they're easy come, easy go. I can literally now get like 40 or 50 of those a turn. They exist solely to die again. Alright, this is all wrapped up. A successful battle. A lot of events, too. Okay, Dominion -2. Well, that sucked. Wait a minute, I don't have Dominion there. Project Con is great. And a bunch of gems that I can't actually use. I'll have to find recent turns. And we cure some disease. Why did they have disease? Did I mess up here and summon the wrong thing? I did. I summoned the wrong unit. Well, it's not that bad. They can at least lead a good number of troops. I called a ton of spirits here. So I've just learned that my neighbor to the south failed attempting to conquer this place, which is sad news. But I am looking north. I think it is past time I took here. Phantasmal warriors, most light infantry archers. Now I'm hoping this means it won't be elementals I face. It'll be summoned phantasmal warriors, which I'm actually not bad at conquering. I also have a huge mass of spirits to bring in now to match those phantasmal warriors, and can spam my own skeletons. So let's do this. All in on attempting to conquer this throne. Wait, maybe not. There's one other thing I want to see if I can do. That may mean I don't do an all-in. Yes, I can cross the mountain. It's finally warm enough. Both sides are heat 1 or above. Never mind, they're not going after... This army has somewhere more important to go than that throne. I need more land. And I can actually... These are actually good enough to do line for me. So, line formation. Battle orders. Hold and fire at the closest enemy. You cast spells. And let's go wreck these infantry. Alright, so this was unexpected, but perfect. Well, not unexpected. It was a potential thing. It does mean I have to think seriously if I make a go at the throne. It means there's not much else to do with this army. What have I got here? I've got 43, like about 50. And I can bring a quite substantial army. Well, can they make it? Alright. It's time for ambition. Oh, you can only carry 15 at once. Huh. Okay. You are terrible at leading troops. So the question is, do I want... I need to continue. I need to break out here. I really need to break out. I really hope I can break out and make it all the way to the water. But I really need to break out of this pocket I'm in. So you're definitely going there. I've got, what have I got for ghosts? I've got a lot, but I can't bring you. All right, that mistake, I need centurions. I really thought I'd be able to, like, these would be able to take more, but they only take 15, which is really not a lot. I need some nice big people who can carry. So I'm actually going to wait a turn. You will go there to get troops. You will go, can you make it there? You cannot make it there. You will go there to get troops. And one of you, if I'm going to be sending out somebody to conquer long term, you should probably actually be one. Oh, you have terrible leadership. You also have terrible leadership. I honestly didn't realize the leadership was so bad on these guys. So what can I do? I can get 30 troops. Alright, so I can get the important troops out of here. This turn. In fact, next turn I'll be able to put more. Because each of these guys can carry 15 troops. I wonder why you're getting better troops than the other ones were. Okay. Looks like nobody's watching the chat right now. If anybody is, please chime in. Otherwise, I'm currently just talking to myself, trying to plot out what I'm going to do next. My biggest concern at the moment is how big Calum is growing. And that's also why I need to make sure I continue to grab more land. I'm not planning to advance against Bogarus. It doesn't make sense for me to go threaten him at this time. Instead, I want to get these guys ready. So, I'm going to recruit another... These guys are recruiting another group of troops here. Alright, so I need to get some people up for really just no purpose besides to wander around, like, collecting all these troops. So you are going to... I can search for magic site? Why not? And you are going to call spirits. So let's get some shadows, because I actually don't have space for what I've got, even though I'm going to hire another priest. I should actually start thinking about getting better quality units instead of so many... Well, not here. I'll have plenty of space here. But why not? Let's have you call some shadows. You, it's time to build my temple here. You're already building there. Okay. And you three, I guess since you're already here, one of you should search for sites, which I think should be you, having 3 and everything. And you two, considering that there's said to be a... You know what? I'm perfectly good not having Dominion here. So I'm going to leave that false prophet alone and hope he actually reduces my Dominion. Because lower Dominion means more money for me. For the places I want to actually get cash from, Dominion's bad. Expanding my opinion. It's only where I want to recruit ghosts that I want my Dominion. So let's leave that false prophet. But let's keep everybody together so they keep their maximum things. So everybody will search for sites. Okay. You're there building a temple. It's time to research here. So you screwed up. I screwed up and had you summon a Tribune instead of a Centurion. So you, I kind of feel like I should maybe start saving up, because possibly in 3 turns I'll be ready to summon better units, because I'll bring my gods back here, and they will be able to, and they will be able to summon. So let's start saving up. And let's send you out to search where has not been searched. Actually, I did a decent job with my gods searching. So, yeah, I have to go down here, here, and here before I find a place. Can you get there? You're not stealthy, are you? Oh, you are. Okay. So I can have you just walk there, and you can site search next turn. It's a mountain and a highland, so it's got good odds compared to most of my other land. All right. You can research. You're here. Okay, so I want to see. I really want to know what's going on down here. Get a better look at how this southern border is going. And I think we're good for the turn. All right, not the most exciting turn. Had one very successful battle. And I'm going to be attacking up here and building further building of infrastructure. One thing I'm way ahead of is the number of forts I have, and that should pay off in the not too distant future at all. It already is. If you look at what I've got here, I'm really getting those numbers. Let's see how that actually shows up. Score graphs. All right, Calum for once did not conquer anywhere, while I did. So almost matched him over the last 2 turns. Python, yeah, not a lot of conquest going on. Just catching up to there. Fort, I continue to be in the lead with 3, but I should have 4 and 5 not too long from now. Income rose slightly, but not much. Pythons and their income actually rose, so they must have good scales. Gem income has been steady. I've stopped rising because I stopped having completing temples, but that's about to change. I'm getting a temple up this turn. Also, site searching has not been successful. Research continues to be respectable. I'm actually 3rd, which is surprising. Dominion rises. Not actually. What I don't actually want a wide Dominion. I want a very high Dominion. I want places where I force to have gigantic Dominion and not spread too many. So I'm perfectly content. Actually, wait, which one am I? Yep, I'm perfectly content to be sitting around there. Though I apparently did expand. And my army size continues to rise. Looks like Kale spent the turn just building up their army without attacking. But my increased army size continues to beef up. I should soon be competitive, even if he can still recruit more than I can manage in a turn. And of course, no successor points, but hopefully I'll be changing that not too far from now. All right. All right, so it is time to see you again. I hope everybody here, if you're watching, you're also watching Game Master Dave's channel. We're going to be, besides this, we're doing a cooperative Disciples game we've just started, which I will be casting right after this one. And we just started that. It's going to be just going to be turn 2 right now. That'll be my first cast of that to see how we can go. We're up against 2 large teams of AI as we spread outwards. Have a good night, and the Ghost March continues.